The Social Security Trust Fund is running out of money. Tens of millions of Americans rely on Social Security for their survival, but it has been decades since Congress has made reforms to the program. Congress needs to focus on this emerging crisis, and it'll take work across the aisle to keep Social Security afloat. Here are 5 facts on the Social Security Trust Fund. Number 1. The Social Security Trust Fund is projected to be depleted within the next 12 years. Social Security's financial operations are actually 2 legal distinct trust funds, the Old Age and Survivors Insurance Trust Fund and the Disability Insurance Trust Fund, but they're usually just referred to as the Social Security Trust Fund. The trust funds had nearly $3 trillion in reserves at the end of 2021, but that'll run out by 2034 according to the most recent official estimate. As recently as 2019, the funds were expected to last a decade longer, but the COVID pandemic resulted in a significant reassessment. Number 2. Once the trust fund is depleted, all benefit payouts will be immediately cut by at least 22%. With the fund empty, Social Security will be able to continue to pay out just 78% of promised benefits. Alicia H. Manel of the Center of Research Retirement at Boston College told CNBC earlier this year, no major Social Security legislation has been passed at all since the early 1980s. And so, we do have this event coming up that forces Congress either to do something or most people's benefits are going to be cut by nearly 25%. Number 3. Social Security provides at least 90% of total retirement income for more than 1 in 8 older Americans. Social Security provides more than half of the total retirement income for about 2 out of 5 retirees. That's more than 20 million people. The average benefit is a bit over $19,000 per year, which would be reduced by more than $4,200 per year if the trust fund runs out. In addition, nearly 2.8 million children receive Social Security benefits as dependents of retired, disabled, or deceased workers. And in 2019, the benefits raised more than 1 million of them above the poverty line. Number 4. In 2021, the cost of the Social Security program exceeded its total income for the first time ever. The cost of the program exceeded total income, including interest on reserves, by $56 billion. The Social Security trustees expect total costs to exceed income in all future years. Number 5. Social Security is funded by a 6.2% tax on wages and a parallel 6.2% tax on employers. The maximum amount of income subject to Social Security tax in 2021 was $142,800. up $5,100 from 1 year earlier. By comparison, in 2000, the cap was about $120,000 in 2021 dollars. Last year, $980 billion of total Social Security funding came from payroll taxes. As life expectancy has increased, the baseline retirement age for full Social Security benefits has been raised. When the program was created in 1935, average U.S. life expectancy was just 62 years. It's now about 79 years. Princeton Emeritus Professor of Politics R. Douglas Arnold says
another way to do it is to simply raise the retirement age. So if you raise it from 67 to 68, and if you do that, that would close 1/7 of the long-term actuarial deficit. If you literally wanted to simply save Social Security, you could simply raise the tax rate from currently 6.2% to 8.1%. According to the current actuarial projections, that would fix the problem until 2095.
Eric Kingson of Syracuse University suggests keeping the rate at 6.2%, but eliminating the cap, which would address as much as 2/3 of the projected shortfall. And that's what you need to know about the Social Security Trust Fund.